Crazy Train is a straightforward guitar anthem. Starting with a heavy intro in F-sharp minor, the song modulates to a relative A major verse, and back to F-sharp minor for the chorus, bridge, and solo, featuring a two-hand tapping intro, lots of bends, and winds down with a scale run from low to high strings. Phrase 1 is a noisy intro to Crazy Train. To mimic the sound of several guitars feeding back, I toggle the pickups off, then strum harmonics above the approximate 24th fret of strings 1 through 4. Just lightly touch the strings where you get harmonics, strum, then toggle the bridge pickup on. Next is a loud pick slide, sawing back and forth from high-pitched strings to lower-pitched strings, and you glide down the neck. Phrase 2 introduces the main riff to the song, starting on the 6th string, 2nd fret with the index finger, 2nd fret again, to the 5th string, 4th fret with the ring, back to the 6th string, 2nd fret, to the 5th string, 5th fret with the pinky, back to the 6th string, 2nd, to the 5th string, 4, then 6th string, 2nd. For the second half, move to the 5th string, 2nd fret with the index finger, then the 6th string, 5th fret with the pinky, 4th with the ring, back to the 5th fret, 5th string, 2nd, then a walk down on the 6th string, 5, 4, then open. These parts repeat several times. In live footage, you can see that Randy played this riff with all downstrokes, which gives the notes a heavier sound than alternate picking. To bridge this main riff to the verse, the first half is repeated to the 2nd, 5th string, 4th fret note, where you pull off to the 5th string open. Strum an open D5 chord, 2nd string, 3rd fret with the middle, 3rd string, 2nd fret with the index, along with the 4th string open. Then an E chord. 1st and 2nd strings open, 3rd string, 1st fret with the index, 4th string, 2nd fret with the middle. Strum down on the D5 and up on the E chord. Here's our main riff with a slow practice tempo. During the verse, Randy uses a lot of open 5th string pedal tones, which are notes that help keep a rhythm and add percussion to a chord progression. These are open A notes, and for the most part, they are palm muted by resting the edge of your palm in front of the bridge while you pick. The verse starts with 4 pedal tones, then an A chord, which is played on the 2nd string, 5th fret with the index, 3rd string, 6 with the middle, and 4th string, 7 with the ring. Next, we switch to 3 pedal tones, then another variation of the E chord. 3rd string, 4th fret with the index, 2nd string, 5th fret with the middle, 4th string, 6th fret with the ring. And sometimes Randy would add the 1st string, 7th fret with the pinky. Drop this chord shape down 2 frets, But first play 4 A pedal tones. That's the open 5th string. Then if your fingers are in the same shape as the E chord, you will now be holding another variation of a D chord. But this time eliminate the 1st string pinky note. The notes should be 3rd string 2nd fret with the index, 2nd string 3rd fret with the middle, and 4th string 4th fret with the ring. End with 3 pedal tones and an open A power chord. 5th string open, 4th and 3rd strings 2nd fret with the finger bar. Strum the chord and play a single 5th string 4th fret with the ring finger, then the A5 chord again. The verse often switches from 4 open A pedal tones to 2 or 3 between the verse chords. Here we see the verse starts out over again with 2 pedal tones, then the fretted A chord, 4 pedal tones, E without the 1st string, 4 pedal tones again, D, then 3 pedal tones, and a single A5. Then a scale run that Randy liked to use is the 3rd string 4th fret with the ring, pull off to the 2nd fret with the index, and pull to open. Then repeat this on the 4th string, 4, pull off to 2, pull off to open, and then the 5th string, 4th fret pull off to 2, to pull off to open. Some other variations include a slight bend to the 5th string 4th fret note between the A5 chords. Also, the last verse adds a 6th string 3rd fret bend between the A5 chords. To bridge the verse to the chorus, Randy plays the same chords with a slightly different feel. First, there are 2 pedal tones, then the A chord, 3 pedal tones, then the E. Next, drop down to the 6th string, palm muting the open, then 2nd fret, that's played with the index. Next, play a D5. This time, hold the 2nd string 3rd fret with the ring, 3rd string 2nd fret with the middle, and the 4th string open. Back to the 6th string, palm mute the 2nd fret with the index, to the 4th fret with the ring, to an open A5. Then we'll slide down from the 6th string, 21st fret. The last time this is played, Randy uses a single 5th string pedal tone, then a harmonic by lightly touching the string above the 4th fret, then the A chord, and a slide down the neck. Actually, the A chord includes a finger bar to the 1st string 5th fret. Next is 2 pedal tones, E, then the 6th string open to 2, D5, 6th string 2 to 4, to A5. And this time, instead of sliding down the neck, end with a pick slide down the 5th and 6th strings. Phrase 5 brings us to Randy's chorus. Here he starts on an F sharp 5, 6th string 2nd fret with 5th string 4th fret. Strum, then lift your index finger for a single open 6th string, then return to the F sharp 5. Next is another F sharp 5, then a palm muted open 6th string, switch to D5, then play harmonics on the 4th string 7th fret, then 3rd string 7, then lower the pitch by bending the neck, or using a tremolo bar. The harmonics are achieved by lightly touching the string above the designated fret. Pick each harmonic. Then to bend the neck, place your picking hand against the top bout of the body while pushing your fretboard hand behind the 1st fret area. If you're using a tremolo, just lightly press the bar and return. It does have a slight difference to the sound, but it is an acceptable substitute. Randy Rhoads was known for using both techniques. Return to the F sharp 5, E, F sharp 5, then a quick F sharp 5, 6th string open, 2nd fret to a D5. Phrase 6 continues the chorus, starting with a walk down on the 4th string open to 5th string 4, pull to 2, then 3 A5 chords, to the 6th string, 4th fret, 2 to E5, strum 2 more times, and then walk up open on the 6th string to the 4th fret. A lead run comes in during the 1st chorus. We'll call this phrase 7. Here you want to play the 3rd string, 4th fret with your ring finger and bend. Then bar the 2nd fret, playing the 1st string, then 2nd. Continue to the 2nd string 5, pull off to sound the 2nd fret, then 3rd fret, pull to 2, to 3rd string 5, back to 2nd string 2. Next is 3rd string 5, pull to 4, pull to 2, then the 4th string 4, back to 3rd string 2, switch to 4th string 4, then 2, to 5th string 4, back to 4th string 2. The scale run ends on the 5th string, picking 4, then 3, then pick only the 2nd fret and hammer your middle finger to sound the 3rd fret. Pull off to 2, hammer to 3, repeat the pull off to 2 and hammer to 3, then pull off to 2, open, and end with a quick hammer to 2. Phrase 8 continues the chorus after the lead fill. Here we start with an A5. Next is a shorter A5, strumming only the 5th and 4th strings, then switch to an E5. Then slide down the 6th string from the 19th fret. Here we return to the F sharp 5, E, F sharp 5, then play 2 harmonics on the 4th string 2nd fret. Next is a walk up on the 6th string 2nd fret, 4 to an A5. Walk down on the 6th string 4, 2, play E5, then walk up on 2, then 4 with vibrato. Wrapping up the chorus in phrase 9, repeat the F sharp 5, E, F sharp 5. Next, we have harmonics on the 6th string 2nd fret, then 4th string 2nd fret. Walk up on the 6th string 2, 4, then play D5, another D5, an open A pedal tone on the 5th string, then E5. This new E5 variation is on the 4th string 2nd fret with the index, 3rd string 4th fret with the ring, and 2nd string 5th fret with the pinky. And by walking up the 6th string open, 2, slide to 3, then 4, which will bridge the song back to the verse. The second chorus ends slightly different than the first. Phrase 10 starts with the F sharp 5, E, F sharp 5, then double note harmonics on the 5th and 4th string 2nd fret. Strum twice, then walk up the 6th string 2nd, 4th fret to a double D5. Next is the open E we learned earlier. 1st and 2nd strings open, 3rd string, 1st and 4th string 2nd fret. Strum this, then strum just the 1st and 2nd strings open and slide down from the 6th string, 19th fret. Phrase 11 begins on a double F sharp 5 power chord, followed by a short slide down the neck, then double A5 to 6th string open, then 4, then double E5, 6th string open, then double F sharp 5, and a slide down the neck. Next, move up to a fretted D5. That's the 5th string, 5th fret, 4th string 7, and 3rd string 7. Strum twice, then play the 5th string 4, then open, then move up to a fretted E5 on the 5th string 7, 4th string 9, and 3rd string 9. Strum twice, then play the 5th string open to the 6th string open. Next is an octave F sharp 5 on the 5th string 9 along with the 4th string 11 and 3rd string 11. Strum twice, followed by a long slide down the neck. Double up on open A5 power chords. Play 2 open 6th string notes. Then the octave F sharp 5 on the 11th fret. Slide down the neck and end with D5 to E5. The guitar solo is played over an entirely different rhythm. Start on the octave F sharp 5, drop down to E5, then D5, drop down 1 fret to C sharp 5, frets 4, 6, and 6, drop down 2 frets to B5, frets 2, 4, and 4, down to the open A5. Next is G sharp 5 on the 6th string 4 with 5th string 6 and 4th string 6, then end on the original F sharp 5, then repeat. Phrase 13 starts off the solo. Later, we'll compare the live version and the original release. For now, this is based on the 2011 expanded edition. We start in the 2nd string with a lead-in note by hammering to the 7th fret with the index finger. This positions us to tap the 14th fret with the picking hand. I use my middle finger, but some people choose to use their index. When you tap, pull away to the 10th fret held with the ring or middle finger, whichever is most comfortable, then pull off to the 7th fret, which as we know is held by the index. This 14, 10, 7 pattern is played 4 times. Next, tap 14 to 10, to 7, back to 10, then repeat. 14, 10, 7, 10. Move your tapping finger up 1 fret to the 15th fret and double tap, and then pull off to 10, 7, 10, tap 15, pull off to 10, 7, 10, then repeat the double tap to 10, 7, 10, 15, 10. For phrase 15, move to the 3rd string 11, hammer with your ring finger, and bend the string. Hold the bend and tap the 14th fret 3 times. Lightly release the bend, just a little bit of tension, and tap 2 more times. Increase the bend again, tapping 14, 12, and then release and pull off to 9. Then drop your ring finger down to the 9th fret, bend, adding the 2nd string 10 with the pinky, and back to the 3rd string 9, bend with vibrato. Phrase 16 starts out on the 1st string, slide up to 17, 16, then 14, to the 2nd string 17, bend, release, bend, release, bend, release, and bend. Back to the 1st string 14, 16, 17, 17 bend, release, bend and release, bend and release a third time, and end with a bend. There's a descending scale run for phrase 17, starting out on the first string 14, 17, pull to 14, to second string 17, back to first string 14, then second string, pull from 17, 15 to 14, 15 again, pull to 14, to third string, 16, pull to 14, 16 to 14, then bend 16, with another finger, hold the second string 17 and give the tremolo bar a slight dip. Release and end on the third string 14 with vibrato. Phrase 18 begins on the third string 14, hammer to 16, to second string 14, hammer to 17, to first string 14, then hammer and pull 17 to 14, a total of 4 times. Move up 1 fret, pulling 18 to 15 twice, slide up 1 fret, pulling 19 to 16, then up 1 fret, pulling 20 to 17. Keep your index finger on 17 and stretch up to 21, pulling off 21 to 17, a total of 6 times. Phrase 19 continues with the hammer-ons and pull-offs on the first string. 19, pull to 17, and slide down to 16. Next, pull off 19 to 16 6 times. On the second string, bend 19 a half step, play 17, then 19, drop your ring finger down to 17, bend, with another finger, play the first string 17 twice, back to the second string 17 with a bend, then a walk down to 15, 14 to third string 16. Start phrase 20 with your index barring the third and fourth string on the 14th fret. Double pick the third string to fourth string 16, bar to the third string 16 to 14. The first ending is fourth string 16, pull to 14, hammer to 16. Repeat the first half. Third string 14, 14 to fourth string 16, third string 16 to 14. The second ending starts on the fourth string 14, hammer to 16, switch to third string 13, hammer to 14 3 times, pull off to 13, and end on 16 with a whole lot of vibrato. Later we'll compare what Randy played on the live tribute version, but for now, here's phrase 20 with a practice tempo. We wrap up the solo with phrase 21, starting on the 6th string, hammer frets 11 to 12 to 14, switch to the 5th string, hammer 11, 12, 14. On the 4th string, speed up a little, and hammer 11, 13, 14. Move up to 13 with the index. Slowing down a touch, hammer 14, then 16. Switch to the third string, picking up speed and hammering 13 to 14 to 16. To the second string, 14, hammer to 16. Slide up to 19, pull off to 17. Back to 19. To the first string, 19 with a bend, a quicker bend, and then vibrato, and then a pick slide down the neck. As previously mentioned, Randy recorded multiple tracks of his guitar parts, often playing sections slightly different. To demonstrate his versatility, let's look at the tapping technique used on the original release of Crazy Train. Here we tap the second string 14, pulling to 10 to 7, hammer to 10. Next, double tap 14, pull to 10, 7, 10. Then return to the original 14, 10, 7, 10, and repeat. 14, 10, 7, 10. Move the tapping finger up one fret and double tap the 15th fret. Pull to 10, 7, 10. Repeat. 15, 15, 10, 7, 10. And a third time. To end this tapping section, tap 15, pull to 10, and continue with the rest of the solo. The difference from the 2011 remix is there is no lead-in note on the 7th fret, and instead of 14, 10, 7 repetitions, it goes right into the 14, 10, 7, 10, and adds a double tap on the second repetition. The 15th fret section is also different. Instead of changing up the rhythm like the remix, the original mix uses double taps for the first 3 reps. On the live tribute album, Randy Rhoads started the solo with the lead-in note on the 2nd string, 5th fret, slide up to 7, hammer to 9, and pull back to 7. Next, tap 14 to 7 and quickly hammer to 10. The 7 is almost silent. Pull to 7, then back to 10. Then repeat, tap 14, 7 to 10, pull to 7 to 10. This is played a total of 5 times. Next, tap 15 to 10, 7, 10, and repeat. Tap 15 and hold while moving up to the 9th fret with your index finger. Then pull 12 to 9, a total of 5 times. Slide down to 7, pull 10 to 7 3 times, and then continue with the solo. The live tribute solo also has an entirely different ending. This is a substitute for what we learned in phrases 20 and 21. Here, Randy double picks the 2nd string 17, down to 14, then with light palm mute, play the 3rd string 16, 14, to the 4th string 16. Next, play the 3rd string 14, to 4th string 16, 14, then 5th string 16. And repeat the 14, 16, 14, 16, and play 2 more times. Switch to the 3rd string 13 with the index, hammer to 14, then hammer to 16, pick 14 and pull to 13, switch to the 4th string 16, then 3rd string 16 with heavy vibrato. The live version also uses a different ascending scale run, starting on the 5th string 14, 16, slide to 18, to 4th string 16, hammer to 18, 3rd string 16, 18, skip to the 1st string 14, then 17, pull to 16 to 14, move up to 19, pull to 17, 19, pull to 17, and end on the 1st string 19 with a bend, 19 with a quick bend 3 times, then 19 with vibrato, and a slide down the 6th string. During the 2nd chorus, Randy played an ascending scale run as a lead fill. In the 2011 expanded edition, you could clearly hear 2 different guitars for this section. First, let's look at the right speaker variation. With your index finger on the 1st string 5th fret and middle on the 2nd string 7, place your pinky on the 1st string 9. Start with the lead-in tone on the 2nd string 7, then pull 1st string 9 to the 5th fret and end on 7. Move up 1 fret and pull first string 10 to 6 and end on second string 8. Then repeat. Move up again and pull 11 to 7, ending on 9. Now leave your middle and pinky in place, but move your index finger up to the 8th fret. So now you're going to pull 11 to 8 and end on 9. And then keep this fret distance and continue to move 1 fret at a time. 12, 9, 10. 13, pull the 10 to 11 on the second string, and all the way up until your pinky's on the 17th fret. Then you hear a ghost note where Randy must have hit the 17th fret again, then slid down the 6th string from the 17th fret. In the left speaker, you hear a slightly contrasting set of notes. It starts out the same with the lead in on the second string 7, to first string 9, 5, back to 7, up to 10, 6, 8, this time played 1 time, up 1 fret to 11, 7, 9, up 1 more fret to 12, 8, 10, then leave your pinky and middle finger in place and move your index up to 9. So you're going to pull off 12, 9 to second string 10. Then continue as before to the 17th fret. During the last chorus, we have the F sharp 5, E, F sharp 5, F sharp 5, palm muted E to D5, followed by harmonics on the 4th string 4th fret, then the 3rd string 5th fret, 2nd string 5, and 1st string 5. There's another fill worth mentioning for phrase 27. Coming out of the A to E chord progression, and with an open E, which buys us some time to travel up the neck to the 3rd string 16 with the middle or ring finger. I use the middle finger. Pick, and then pick 16 again with a bend, while hammering 2nd string 14 to 17. Move up 1 fret, bending 3rd string 17, while hammering 15 to 18. Up again, bending 18, hammering 16 to 19, up to 19, 17, hammer to 20, up to 3rd string 20 and bend, hammering 18 to 21, and then slide down the 6th string. There's also an overdub variation to this, starting on the 3rd string, bend 16. The difference is that you hammer pull on the 2nd string 14, 17, 14, then up 1 fret to bend 17, then hammer pull 15, 18, 15. Up again, bend 18, 16, 19, 16, bend 19, and end the same way.